Hello, this is General TSEVA'OTH reporting for duty at ease, soldier. So as you can see on the screen, 7 ways to escape the hood. All right. I'm not glorifying the hood or anything like that, but I just have a couple of stories just in case you happen to be someone that lives in the hood and wants to get out. OK, so these are 7 ways, not all the ways, but they're just 7 ways that you can get started. Number 1, job. Number 2, purge. Number 3, women. Number 4, LLC. Number 5, chicken. Number 6, relocate. And 7, delete. So number 1, we have find a job, okay? So you probably do have a job, okay? Right, cool. But I need you to find a job that doesn't care about your record. So let's say that you don't have a job, or you finally got a job that does still care about your record, but they're kind of like holding it against you. Find another job and find a job if you don't have a job that doesn't care about your record, okay? So, example, oil rigs, CDL trucking, construction, remote contracts, these fields hire felons, okay? That ain't nobody hiring stuff is a lie from the pit. Proverbs 14 verses 23 says, in all labor there is profit, but the talk of the lips tendeth only to penury. Work 3 to 5 years with no stealing, no backsliding, and no drama. This is why I even recommend the oil rigs or the CDL trucking or out-of-state construction, because they pay a lot. I'm telling you straight up, and they do not care about your record so long as you just do not create another record, all right? You'll look up and realize that you're going to learn the trade, and then you're going to be like, oh, you know what? I can profit off of this. Don't worry, we're going to cover it with the whole LLC, right? Man, I can get out of this life. And now my mind's not focused on the street, and it's just focused on operating a skid steer and operating a backhoe. You get what I'm saying? So if you save every dollar and you learn the trade, you'll be able to fund your own business. You'll look up and realize you already escaped without knowing it. You'll be gone working, not locked up wondering, okay? What is it? Idle's mind is a devil's workshop. So that's something that you're going to have to think about, is like, even if you have a family or a girl or something like that, leave. I'm telling you, just leave. You're going to thank me later. Well, you may never thank me, but I don't care about thanking me. I'm saying that you will find that it is rewarding once you were literally out of the hood and you have your own business, which we will cover in just a second. Number 2, purge. I need you. Well, I don't need you. You do what you want to do. You need to purge the circle and disassociate to elevate. Again, disassociate to elevate. When I lived in the hood, every black person that looked like me hated me for trying to escape. Let's stay right there real quick. It's called that crab in a bucket thing. See, I was thinking of LLCs. I was thinking about owning own businesses, multiple businesses, never having to work. But when I mean never having to work for another man, and have my own product and sell it to people. That's what I was thinking about. But when I was living in the hood, again, I'm not glorifying the hood. I'm not a thug. I was trying to get out since I was there. OK, everyone else wanted to stay there. But as soon as I'm saying, yo, how about stop boosting cars, or how about stop selling that heat? Because I'm telling you, I had a friend who's still serving like 30 years for selling that heat. And I told him, bro, get your CDL. And he was getting his CDL, but he couldn't leave the streets. OK, but even when he was trying to leave the streets, everyone else was like dragging him down because they did not want to see him prevail. It's the same thing with me. When you're in that system, they don't want to see you succeed. I'm not saying that's all, but I'm saying just based off of my experience, that's how it's been. They are haters. No matter how much they call you your boys, they're not your boys once you have the mindset of 6 figures and 7 figures. Okay? Because you're doing it legally. It's no more hustle and bustle. I mean, it's still a hustle and bustle, but it's no more like having to watch your 6. You get what I'm saying? Moving on. So they mocked me, they slandered me, and called me everything just because I refused to think like them. Then I get called the Uncle Tom. I get called a sellout. I get called all these names. You're going to be called that name. Because think about it. All the stuff that you try and buy. You want to buy the Benz. You want to buy the watch. You want to buy the gear. You want to buy the house. You want to buy this, this, and that. But you're still stuck in the hood. And you got to ask yourself, how are you supposed to get any of that stuff if you still boosting? If you still selling that heat? You know, I got to say it because of TikTok. I got to, whatever. Okay? I'm not saying that you can't get that stuff, but come on. That's not a sustaining life, especially when you start factoring children. You got your own kids. That's not a safe life for them. You know this. They were mad that I wouldn't glorify poverty or join them in debt. Now I'm debt free, and they're leasing $70,000 cars they can't afford just to flex. I'm not saying this to be disrespectful. I'm just being totally honest. This is not a flex. My car's paid off, and the same type of vehicle that I own, them same people are at 18-20% interest rate, spending $1,000 a month for a car that's 10 and 15 years old, just because they need to get to work. And then they're in that cycle where they continue to pay into a depreciating asset, okay? A depreciating asset, and then they're wondering where all their money is going. Because all that extra money that they're getting from after paying the car, they're spending it on trips. They're spending it on clothes. They're spending it on sneakers. They're spending it on, you know, yaya, jaja, whatever y'all call it these days. I don't know what y'all young kids be calling it these days. 1 Peter 4 verses 4 says, they think it strange that ye run not with them, speaking evil of you. Your elevation will expose their excuses. They'll hate you for it. Cut them off, block, vanish. Let them stay in that crab bucket. Okay? Let me see where I'm at in time. All right. So number 3, women. You need to eliminate all women if you're trying to get out. Eliminate. I don't mean that in some LGHD TV type way. I'm saying you need to eliminate all the women. They are holding you down. I mean, hey, if you got one that's holding you down in that spot, then cool, go marry her. But don't marry her now. Marry her today. Okay? Other than that, hold on, fit check. All right, I'm back. Sorry. So you're going to have to eliminate all women. No distractions, no Delilahs, no texting, no sneaky links, no she's different, no she's just one night, okay? I'm telling you that one night going to end you up in court. Proverbs 7 verses 26 says, she hath cast down many wounded, yea, many strong men have been slain by her. If you are broke, unstable, and still healing, you have no business trying to lead anyone, let alone a woman. Most of your downfall wasn't bullets, it was booty. Let me say that again. Most of your downfall wasn't bullets, it was booty. Until you are whole, zero intimacy, zero pursuit, and 100% discipline. Number 4, LLC, okay? Establish ownership. You're going to have to create an LLC or legal hustle. I'll probably leave my email address at some point, because I can give it to you for free. I've got an Excel spreadsheet that's already custom made for all of you that you guys will be able to check out. Okay. You guys will be able to use it. It's free. And I can teach you, my brother. I'm talking to you. I can teach you. I'll leave my matter of fact, it's hello@TSEVA'OTH.com. I know if you try and spam it, it's okay. Like, don't, because you're going to be wasting your time, because I'll just block you. But it's hello@TSEVA'OTH.com, and I'll send you a budget. It's free. It's Excel spreadsheet. You can even use it on your phone with Google Sheets if you just download that, okay? Ownership is warfare. Ecclesiastes 11 verses 6 says, in the morning sow thy seed, and in the evening withhold not thy hand. Learn how to monetize your hands. Fix cars, cut hair, pressure wash, breed dogs, trade, flip. Now hear me when I say this. One of the reasons why I got called an Uncle Tom is because those same dudes, I don't think people realize, or you that lives in the hood, I don't think you realize how smart you actually are. I'm telling you, this is the reason why they call me Uncle Tom, because I would see somebody like one of my boys, one of my friends, where I'm like, they're so stuck living in the hood, but they are a freaking engineer. They're so stuck living in the hood, but they are flipping carpenter. I'm telling you, they're stuck in the hood, but they will tell you. Like, I remember one job I was working at, and a dude, I remember I said, yo, man, I'm about to get fired from this job. And this dude was like, no, you can't. No, they can't do that to you. Hey, he showed me all the laws. He was like, nah, they can't fire you from this job. They can't do that. They can't do this and all that stuff. And I was like, dang, he was right. I'm not kidding. So what I'm trying to say is what's keeping you down is a lot of these things from the women, from the people that you're hanging around with, and you are militant bright. So what is holding you back? That's why I'm creating this stuff. Okay? File the paperwork, name the business, keep it clean. Once again, you can email me and I can show you how to set all of that stuff up. Okay? Like getting your registered agent, it's not even expensive. Like going to having your business registered in Delaware so you can not get taxed, or have a private business. I think it's Nevada as well too. And when I mean private, I'm talking about none of the information is on there. Okay, it's 100% legal. All right. Babylon respects structure. Use it, then exit it. Okay. Number 5. This is important. Chicken. Stop eating the chicken. If you have not seen that movie, They Cloned Tyrone, even before that movie came out, I already knew that you shouldn't be eating that chicken. Okay? It is literally poison. Change your diet and you will change your mind. Most chicken in the hood equals chemical warfare. Isaiah 1 verses 16 says, wash you, make you clean, put away the evil of your doings. Fried in seed oils, pumped with hormones, seasoned in sorrow. It keeps you inflamed. It keeps you corny. I can't say it on TikTok, but put an H there. All right. It keeps you sleepy and it keeps you broke. It's not even chicken. Start cooking your own food. Study Leviticus 11. Clean meats only and fasting. And fasting often. Babylon feeds you death through flavor. Stop swallowing the curse. How are we on time? All right. So next up we have relocate. Okay. Number 6 is relocate. Leave the trap or unalive yourself in it. Am I too close? Okay. Or do you like it like... It's like, nah. Leave your zip code, move, flee, disappear, forget everyone. I'm telling you, I've been homeless 3 times. You can do it. I'm talking about sleeping in my 2011 Subaru Impreza WRX, where I had to sleep and almost unalive myself from the poison, the carbon monoxide. Because it got so cold. I was living in Connecticut at the time. It was like -3 degrees. I had a sleeping bag. And all you see is them stinking coyotes howling all night while I'm trying to get some sleep. All you hear is, oh, shut up. So Genesis 12 verses 1 says, get thee out of thy country and from thy kindred. The trap isn't just physical, it's mental and generational. You ain't turning your back on your family. You're saving yourself from their curses, okay? We haven't even gotten into conspiracy. Okay? Yahuwah super, and that's the reason why I'm doing this, because my brother, you may be watching this and you don't know nothing about CERN, you don't know about Chaldeans, you don't know nothing about portals and alternate timelines. So I'm just trying to make this as simple as possible. And I know I got the matter of fact, I should take off this tinfoil because we ain't getting into conspiracy. I don't need that type of transmission right now. Okay. So Yahuwah supersedes every gang, record, curse, and city block. Let me say this again, just in case you're too scared and you saying that you can't leave this life and you can't get out because you got a different family that's saying, oh, you got an oath with us. Listen, Yahuwah supersedes every gang, every record, every curse, and every city block. Have no fear. If you trying to get out, you go and turn to him and say, Father, I need to get out. I ain't got a daddy neither. So I feel your pain. I know you lashing out, but that's what they want you to do. I have a biological father, but you know what I mean? I don't have a father, just like you. That's the reason why you're doing this stuff. But I have a father up above who took me out of that mess. Move broke and scared if you must. He'll meet you on the road. He's going to have his hands open out for you. He going to be just waiting. He was like, oh, so you was making 30 grand a month and you was in prison, or you almost in prison, or you almost got unalived, or you did unalive somebody. But guess what? Now you got $1 to your name, but I saved you. You got $1 to your name. You ain't doing that life no more, but I saved you. Where you had 30 G's a month and you ended up in prison. I'm speaking from experience. Number 7, deletion, okay? Delete your entire music library. Yes, even gospel. Now listen, I know that this is extreme. But let me break it down to you. No gospel, no Christian rap, no clean rap, all of it. Amos 5 verse 23 says, take away from me the noise of thy songs. Ain't nobody said that you can never listen to the music no more. Ain't nobody saying that you can never enjoy music. David danced out of his clothes. Listen to the organ and the timbre. He played music. But I'm telling you, for that music, I don't care what type it is, it's operating off a frequency that's keeping you boxed in that dang block. Every genre has been hijacked by Lucifer's labels. Even worship music is tuned to demonic frequencies. 440. My brother, I know that you don't understand what I'm trying to say right now, so let me put this on real quick so you can understand what I'm trying to say. Let me repeat this. Even worship music is tuned to demonic frequencies at 440 hertz and full of vain repetition. Okay? And I understand that you ain't got a Bible probably, but if you do have a Bible, hear me. Yahuwah hates repetition because that's spell casting. Okay? Let's take this off. Purge the playlist or remain possessed by it. You don't even know. Whatever music you listen to, you have no idea. That's the reason why I put it as number 7, because I know the type of music you listen to. And I'm trying to tell you, that music is what is keeping you out of all of this stuff. That music is keeping you trapped. So final transmission. Let me see if we good on time. Yeah, we good. We're done. Sorry. Final transmission. No chicken, no women, no friends, no music, and no compromise. This is not therapy. That's another topic for another day. Don't be going to no therapy, but that's another topic for another day. This is your tactical map. Matter of fact, if you need therapy so bad, send me an email. I'm telling you, I'll do this for free. No insurance. Okay? If you truly trying to get out, I will do this for you for free. Ask all the questions that you need to in the email, and I will guide you through the whole process. It is very simple. This is your tactical map out of Babylon's hood matrix. If you won't do this, you are not ready to be free. But if you will, I promise you, you will escape, you will rebuild, you will never go back. I guarantee that. And I'm guaranteeing that because the guarantee was offered by Yahuwah himself. It ain't my guarantee, it's his guarantee. So long as you trust him. So that's all I got for you. 7 ways to escape the hood. 1 is job, 2 is purge, 3 is women, 4 is LLC, 5 is chicken, 6 is relocate, and 7 is delete. Transmission complete. TSEVA'OTH out.